the crowds wouldn't embrace football being back in L.A. You certainly couldn't tell that by what we saw a few moments ago. These folks are pumped up as their Rams get set to do battle with the Minnesota Vikings. Dan Bailey now to put the ball in the air, and we are underway here in Los Angeles. This will be taken in at the 1. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Your bum ass right now. I'm playing my motherfucking cousin to fuck out my party. You sorry. I play your ass 6 times a day. You only win 1 game. Fuck off.
Good pickup on 1st down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
Play some niggas that gonna make me learn something. Can't learn nothing playing your side, Red. Romeo.
A play fake to Gurley. Now gone. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. 1st down, L.A. Goff finding Higbee. Just the first quarter, but tackling going to be so important going forward. They've got to limit plays like that.
And that's something when you see it happen early in the game and they don't get him on the ground, you can always tell that they were concerned about it going in. Because I can just tell you from my days, I remember being in college and worrying all off-season about our season-open opponent, and they had a receiver that could shake and bake with the best of them. I tackled him on the first pass of the game, and the relief was incredible. Ended up having a pretty decent ball game. But if I'd missed him, it would have been a long night.
On 1st down, gone. Steps away to his left. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Todd Gurley, 29 yards. And the Rams are going to take a first quarter lead.
LBC last night, Robert tried to bet that nigga $100. He didn't even want to play, Robert. He suck. I told Robert they easy money.
And whether it's a running back or another receiver, as they sit out on the sideline, you've got a problem on your hands.
Yeah, well, the defenders
easy motherfucking money.
And it resulted in a touchdown.
That nigga, that was so sorry.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10. The first carry now for Dalvin Cook. And he'll wind up with about 6 up past the 30 to the 31.
Let's go, Dab.
All right, Brandon, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
Now a run with
Fuck you spinning for me.
There as he'll only get it up to about the 31. It was Sebastian Joseph who got him down defensively.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey.
One thing about Adam, that nigga gonna hold that ball,
nah,
bro.
Man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300
He beat your ass right
pounds.
about the 5'2", though. That's zone.
So how about that?
Stay in the 5-2.
All the way down
Yeah.
inside the 40
Stay in the
now for
motherfucking
1st and 10.
5-2, nigga.
On 1st down, Murray. And tough sledding. He'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
They in that motherfucker 5-2,
They pick
man.
up 12 on the play there,
That
and
was
they move the
true, dude.
chains.
But they're getting ready to go to work now in prime real estate after that
I ain't got no
last
slow
run.
running back. I ain't got Kareem
He
Hunt.
picked up nice yardage, didn't he?
And now he's got him knocking on the door of the red zone.
And that motherfucker gonna make you mad, boy.
First down, here's Cousins. Looking middle, and it's incomplete.
Brandon, it looked like he had his hands on it for a moment, but let's face it, that was going to be a tough catch all the way because of the presence of the defense right there as he was trying to haul it in.
Yeah, nice job to force the incompletion. From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10.
Oh, I knew you would get out of it.
Now a give. This is Murray.
I knew you'd get out there 5 too.
Inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and
Damn
done.
right.
It's a 10-yard pickup, and it moves the chains. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all the stuff and establish things, and it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
2nd down, Cousins. Blitz coming.
Them niggas slow as relief.
Mark Barron leading the surge there. He drops him for a loss of 6.
Enough takes to start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down. And Bailey able to knock it through. And they are on the board, trailing now 6-3. So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, partner, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. So I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook?
Bitch, I swing, what? There to talk a lot of murder talk. Come on, nigga. You know I ain't scared. I ain't never been a pussy. Half a meal on your head. Half everybody knows.
Ones that get you into the end zone, get you 6.
The Rams offense now, they get set and head back onto the field. Goff will lead the Rams up here 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. From the gun, here's Goff. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Everson Griffin. He's the one that got to him. He takes him down for a loss of 9. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19.
14.
They go play action with Gurley. Now Goff. Looking this time for Woods, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Eric Kendricks. And they will finally put it into the return, but not until he takes it back all the way inside the 10-yard line. Woods, the intended receiver. Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. This is Murray. And he gets it a little bit closer.
But now,
From the 6 inside
got me a secondary
the
team, man.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
They'll give it to him up the middle. And he'll be stopped.
Got me a little secondary, yeah.
After a pickup of about 3. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility.
And he will take this one into the end zone for a Viking touchdown. Latavius Murray taking it in from a yard out. And the Vikings are able to strike for 6. And it's up and good. Gurley now to kick this one away. This fielded at the 2. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. So now here are the Rams as their offense comes back out. Goff will lead the Rams up here 1st and 10, just shy of the 30. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He's going to let this go deep, back over the middle.
Man, you know you can't try that defense like that, man. But the Vikings got some defense, man. That's on.
And a big turnover there as his guys
I start playing with these dudes. For all them Jaguar players, yeah.
Earlier in the week in our meetings. We need
motherfucking
some
right.
our defense here on the road early. They got one.
For you niggas, man.
All week long pointing out to their defense, and the other defense is ready.
One spin move, Murph.
Let that happen, guys. Is that how we're going to play? And they responded to the challenge.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. 10th carry of the game.
One spin move, Murray.
And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the 1st quarter of play. The Vikings on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. From the gun, here's Cousins. And a third
Adam tried to one hand that dude.
Incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket, taking a couple yards shy of midfield. Give them 11 yards that time on the return. And the Rams are going to start this drive in great field position as they take over. Here's the Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. And last time, 1-play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play caller. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people would think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback,
Go ahead,
get a little confidence
man.
in it, and let him fling another one.
Now on 2nd down, this is Gurley. Gurley's got the 1st down and then some. And all the way down to the 5. A big run there, 29 yards and a 1st.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
This will be the first red zone opportunity now for the Rams. They've got it 1st and goal at the 6. On 1st and goal, Gurley. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Todd Gurley with his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half. And the Rams are in for 6. This time, the extra point up and good. And that gives them a 3-point lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Fielded about a yard deep. And the decision to bring it out a good one as he's up a yard or 2 shy of the 30. And now out comes Minnesota. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of 1st downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. He finds Robinson. And they work this well upfield across the 45. And a 21 yards. False start there. That will set the offense back 5 yards.
Brandon, the lineman certainly flinched there before the snap. A good call.
The false start backs him up 5. 1st and 15. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. And the pressure too much that time as Cousins goes down.
Now, how about that? Defensive coordinator perfectly in sync, dials up a blitz. And the man in the middle, he's the one who gets home.
Big Mike.
Big Mike.
Now a second down throw for Cousins. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Mark Barron. And he'll bring this one back to the 29.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
Now Goff will hand this one to Gurley. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue.
Now this is an example of breaking down a defense, because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives him a first and goal.
And after that completion, you can understand why so many teams...
And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Anthony Barr. And he'll bring it all the way back, just a yard or two shy of midfield. Well, CD, while we have a second, we need to give a congratulations to Adam Vinatieri. Earlier in the year set the all-time mark for field goals, but now he's the league's all-time leading scorer. He passed Hall of Famer Morton Anderson.
How about that? And that was a record that Adam Vinatieri himself said, I didn't expect anyone to ever approach that record, let alone myself. And going into the game in Oakland, a lot of family and friends wanted to buy airline tickets, get out there and be there to celebrate. He had a groin injury, and he said, hey, you might want to hold off on that. I'm not sure I'm even going to be able to play.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Aqib Talib. The 20. And he will score. Touchdown, LA.
That was an interception, but on the field, the guys who are picking it off, they're not saying that. What word are they using? It's Oski. And that means catch the ball and go the other way.
That's your vernacular. I've never heard anybody say Oski.
Ask around. They'll tell you.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This is fielded at the goal line. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line. The Vikings offense now heading out to take over. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. Had one tell me once, and the
Rams got it. They bring him down.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. They run with Murray. And good yardage as he gets this one up to about the 23. A minute 57 to go in this first half. We're back to the City of Angels after this timeout. On third down, Murray. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. That'll be good for 6, but now it's fourth down. Got to be careful here. They need to move quickly, but it's also fourth. They'll try and run with Murray. And this is going to come up well short as they stop him on fourth down. The tackle there by LaMarcus Joyner. So shall we say a bold decision to go for it, and that bold decision does not pay off.
And when you talk about bold, you're saying all caps?
All caps.
Yeah, without a doubt. Maybe they're telling their defense they have a lot of faith in them. I mean, that's how you have to spin it, is that you tell your defense, you know something? We were able to go for it there because you guys are so good. I'm not worried about things. That's the only explanation I can come up with in this situation.
Well, he better get ready to spin it for that post-game presser because you know he's going to be out.
He's going to have to spin it for his own locker room, frankly.
Play action. It's gone. Being chased out left. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up second down.
Well, the defensive guys won't be real happy because there won't be a sack on this play because he did get back to the line of scrimmage. But what a job they did overall. Hemmed him in and gave him nowhere to go with the football.
He'll get it up the middle. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. It's a pickup of 3, but still a little work to do on 3rd and goal. A shotgun snap for Goff. And that is caught, but he will come down out of bounds, says the side judge, incomplete.
Let's give this defense some credit now. They let the guys get downfield, but when push came to shove, they stood their ground, and now they'll likely force a field goal attempt.
And Zuerlein's kick is good. And that will stretch the lead up to 13. Still a little bit of time left here in the second quarter, but they do get 3 before the half and expand that lead.
And they have to be happy about that, and we haven't met a team yet that doesn't put an emphasis on trying to get points on the board in the last 2 minutes of the half. They'll be real excited.
He's got daylight. The 40. Past the 20. 10. Touchdown. Vikings. In for the score. And the Vikings are able to make this a close game again.
That was a special return, and it happened because he's a special returner. He has to have that approval from his special teams coach's head coach to bring it out of the end zone.
But let's be honest, a lot of times when they bring it out of the end zone like he did there, they don't have approval. I mean, I think a lot of times they do, but correct me if I'm wrong. Sometimes it's just a guy getting a feel, right?
You're exactly right. What's the old adage? Sometimes you just have to know when to break the rules. And if you do, you're taking out some responsibility. But he was happy to do so there.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Rams getting set to go now. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
Now it's Gurley. Room here to run. And they work this well upfield across the 45. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. The final shot before break here. Goff. Going up top for Kupp. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? Out come the Vikings. They'll have it first on offense as we begin the third. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first.
Yellow, yellow, yellow. Yellow, yellow, yellow. Yellow.
Cousins now to throw on first down. Dancing to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
And, partner, I think that was a great example that not all tight ends are created equal, because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Making the stop there, Danielle Hunter. Here's Goff. This is caught. It's Cooks. First catch of the game for Cooks. It'll be a first down.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know what. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 40. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
So here's a first.